For the past 2 years, Ukraine has been rapidly transforming its drone warfare industry, shifting the balance on the battlefield and neutralizing Russia's numerical advantage in armored vehicles, and now those efforts are paying off. Recently, soldiers of the 47th Separate Mechanized Brigade successfully targeted and destroyed a Russian armored convoy attempting to advance toward Ukrainian positions in the Kursk region. According to video footage released by the brigade, Russian forces were moving with the support of at least 4 armored vehicles, but they never saw what was coming. The God's Work unit, specializing in drone operations, had already tracked their every move. Once the moment was right, FPV drone operators from the brigade's 1st Mechanized Battalion launched a devastating assault. Their drones struck Russian infantry fighting vehicles, military trucks, and personnel, leaving the convoy in ruins. In this episode, we will explore the capabilities of Ukrainian drones and the innovations they have successfully introduced, and how modern warfare is changing with Ukraine leading the way. As the war extends into its 3rd calendar year, neither side has secured air superiority. Initially, many military analysts predicted that Russia's advanced air power would swiftly dominate the contested airspace. However, Ukraine's air defenses, which were later reinforced by Western systems, successfully thwarted Russian aircraft from conducting near-border and cross-border operations. This deadlock in the skies has compelled both sides to adapt, increasing their reliance on standoff weapons such as long-range artillery, missiles, and most notably, drones. The ongoing struggle has accelerated drone warfare innovation, with both sides deploying increasingly advanced and cost-effective UAVs. For Ukraine, these developments present a crucial opportunity. By leveraging drone technology, Ukraine aims to neutralize Russia's numerical advantage, disrupt supply lines, and strike strategic targets deep behind enemy lines. As drone warfare evolves, its impact on the battlefield could shape the future of modern conflicts. Ukraine's drone deployment has evolved with the battlefield. Early in the war, when Russia's air defenses and electronic warfare were less effective, Ukraine used larger drones like the Turkish TB2 Bayraktar to great effect. With its ability to carry air-to-ground munitions and loiter for long periods, the TB2 helped Ukraine strike Russian targets. However, as Russia improved its air defenses, these larger drones became easier to detect and shoot down. While the TB2 still plays a role in intelligence gathering, Ukraine has shifted to using smaller, more agile drones. These smaller drones have become game changers, providing Ukraine with better battlefield awareness and precision strikes. Many are commercial off-the-shelf models, acquired through crowdfunding efforts or donations, costing as little as $1,000 per unit. These drones are easily modified for combat. First-person view, or FPV drones, originally designed for racing, are now retrofitted with explosives for precision strikes. Their small size makes them harder to detect and counter. Ukraine has also expanded domestic drone production, growing from just 7 manufacturers a year ago to at least 80. Russia, on the other hand, relies on domestic drones like the Orion, Orlan 10, and Lancet. However, Western sanctions have slowed Russian drone production, forcing Moscow to turn to Iran for supplies. Russia now fields a large number of Iranian-made Shahd 136 drones, capable of carrying 100 pounds of explosives over a range of 1,200 miles. The war in Ukraine has highlighted how drones are transforming modern combat. Smaller, deadlier, and easier to operate than ever, these unmanned systems are now accessible to almost anyone. They accelerate the so-called kill chain, drastically reducing the time between detecting and eliminating a target. Drones provide invaluable reconnaissance, with some models capable of loitering for hours to gather intelligence before precision strikes are executed deep inside enemy lines, and others serve as a tactical advantage for frontline troops, allowing soldiers to track enemy movements without exposing themselves to danger. Beyond combat, drones are playing a crucial humanitarian role. They are used to assess battlefield damage, document collateral destruction, and expose potential war crimes. U.S. drone manufacturer Skydio recently donated 9 high-resolution drones to Ukraine, aiding efforts to document Russian war crimes. Drones may be a game-changer in warfare, but they are far from invincible. Larger drones with a clear radar signature are easy targets for air defense systems, anti-drone guns, and interceptor missiles. Both Ukraine and Russia have shot down thousands of drones using these methods. However, the cost of interception is a major concern. Destroying a drone can sometimes be more expensive than the drone itself, making sustained defense a financial challenge. One of the biggest threats comes from drone swarms. Small, fast-moving drones can overwhelm traditional air defenses, making them harder to intercept. To counter this, both sides have turned to electronic warfare. Jammers and spoofers emit electromagnetic signals that disrupt drone navigation, causing them to crash, veer off course, or even turn back toward their operator. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict has shown that advancements in drone technology can dramatically shift the balance of power, particularly in air defense. While Russia is focused on establishing air superiority and ramping up its drone production and anti-drone systems, Ukraine is pursuing a mix of high-tech and low-tech solutions. A recent collaboration with Iran led to the construction of a drone factory in Tatarstan, located 500 miles east of Moscow. This facility could produce up to 6,000 Shad-136 drones, renamed Jiran-2 by Russia by mid-2025. On the other hand, Ukraine has demonstrated incredible ingenuity. By sourcing commercial drones, modifying them quickly based on battlefield feedback, and constantly adapting tactics to outmaneuver anti-drone defenses, Ukraine has managed to hold its ground despite facing a much larger force. The conflict underscores the critical role of technological innovation in modern warfare. In this new era of combat, the side that can innovate and adapt the fastest could ultimately hold the advantage, regardless of the sheer scale of their military forces.